you're back. It's been a long week, actually only a few days. My first video was not on time, so came out Tuesday, maybe Wednesday? I don't know, we'll see. Hey, but welcome back. You got the basics of fireworks. You know how to shoot them. This one, can I be honest with you? Hopefully I can. I may have been wrong from time to time, but I'm not gonna outright lie to you. I went to a photo shoot for fireworks one time. Just like I told you in the previous video, had it all prepared, but I left my tripod at home. Frustration. Probably one of the most important parts of what I needed. So I was gonna leave my camera in the car and just call it just enjoy the fireworks. And I thought, what the heck? I'll just pick my camera up and take it with me, see what happens. So what I did, use the same settings that we talked about in the previous video. Nothing surprising. But what can I do? Can I set it on the ground and prop it up? The people are going to be right in front of it. It might give me some good silhouettes. Nah, don't like that idea. Let's see what happens when I just move it. Intentionally. Erratically. Yeah, let's do some erratic movements. That's the title of the blog post. Anyway, you probably guessed what I was going to end up with. We're going to do what I call erratic camera movement, ECM. Now the distance of the fireworks, you got to think about, how am I going to move this? And I had time to think. The fireworks were, I had a half an hour to an hour, I'm not sure, but I had plenty of time to think. So I was thinking, picture yourself at one end of a football field, and an object at the other end of the football field, 100 yards. And I put them in the frame, and I just move it a little bit. They're gonna slide almost all the way to the end of my frame, just because the angle, by the time it gets to where the person is, or the other end of the football field, a small movement is very significant. So my erratic movement can't be like this, because fireworks could be in and out of the frame a lot. I wanted to keep the fireworks in frame at all times. So if you've got a kit lens that has a zoom 18 to 35 millimeter, put it on 18 millimeters to get a nice wide range of the sky. Same rules, set your focus to infinity, back it off 1/8 of an inch. We're not going to use shutter release, don't need the cable, so I didn't need that. Bulb is a good setting, because you're going to be moving the camera. Matter of fact, bulb is probably what I use mostly. You could set it to 4 seconds or 5 seconds. But I'm going to go with bulb. Yeah, small movements, bulb, widest angle that I can use. All right, so how am I going to move it? Which directions? All right, so what I did is I made little circles, literally like this. As you can see, I'm barely moving it up and down, back and forth. Just tiny, tiny movements. And some of the photos were very compact and very, very tight of the fireworks with a mess in the middle. Some of them drew lines, some of them accidentally drew a question mark. I couldn't find that photo, but I have one that drew a question mark by accident. But think of some shapes you might want to draw. You can hold the shutter down and draw a heart, just like that. And let go of the shutter. So on bulb, you have total control of how long that is. If you set it to 5 seconds, you got to keep drawing until the time ends. Otherwise, you can have a blob somewhere in the photo that's brighter than the rest. So I recommend the bulb setting. Click, do little movements. And be intentional about it. Am I going to do back and forth? Am I going to do up and down? Am I going to do angles? Am I going to do circles? Am I going to do a square? Am I going to do a triangle? Heck, if you're really talented, do an octagon or hexagon, pentagon, different sides, whatever you want. So I turned what I thought was going to be a failed fireworks shoot to a very successful fireworks shoot. And I discovered something, like I said, that someone already discovered. They called it intentional camera movement. This is erratic camera movement. So if after you've gone on site and taken some pictures with the initial method of it on your tripod, take it off your tripod, try some erratic camera movements. This is video 2 of my 4-part series. The first one was basics of setting up the fireworks with all the settings, all the equipment that you need. The second video is erratic camera movement, which I just talked about. The next one will be on intentional camera movement. And that one is very similar to this one. And it's a thought that I came up with after I discovered the erratic camera movement. We'll talk about that later. And then the final video is going to be zooming fireworks. And there you have it. You're ready to go. Take what I've learned from what I thought was going to be a failed photo shoot of fireworks to a successful, really cool looking fireworks shoots. If you like what you've learned from this, hit the like and subscribe button below. Give me some hits, share it on social media, tell others about it. And I'll see you next week on intentional camera movements. Have a great day.